Hello, you guys！ 每周三来到15 Minutes Cafe 英语咖啡馆，喝一杯老师们的本周主题特调，一起探讨国际文化、时事、职涯、网络和音乐等多元主题，轻松吸收主题相关的词汇、惯用语和常用例句。Guys, you are now listening to 15 Minutes Today 15 Minutes Cafe, and today it is my pleasure to welcome Shiming.
Hey, hello everyone. I'm Shiming. You can find my information at notonlypharmacy.cc.
Be sure to check Shiming's channel out.
Yeah.
So we haven't heard from Shiming for a while, and please, Shiming, do catch us up. How have you been?
Still in a very busy life, but I bring some news because I just finished a program of the 2024 Grammy Award about jazz albums, and then I figured out that there's a new star whose name is hard to read because she's from Iceland, and she's really, really famous in the Gen Z generation, the new generation, not us.
Okay.
Her name is Laufey or Laufey. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I think I've heard her name from you. This is now the second time because the last time you shared her with me was you saw her winning a Grammy. That was very recent, right?
Yeah.
And you said she's like the rising star of all jazz singers today. She's very, very young. She writes her own songs. But the song you introduced me to the last time was a jazz standard she covered.
Right. She covered a lot of jazz standards.
So today is a little bit about this singer, I think. Because the last time we talked, we didn't talk too much about Laufey or Laufey.
Yeah.
She's from Iceland, but I checked her Wikipedia up and she's got a Chinese name.
Yes.
Huh?
I think her mother is from China.
Yes.
Yeah, so her name is Lin Bing.
Oh, so she's got a Chinese name and she's also got an Icelandic name. So if you can't pronounce her Laufey or Laufey, if you can't pronounce her name, then just say Lin Bing. I suppose she will also respond to that. And her album that she won Grammy for is the album called Bewitched.
But actually, I was confused because there's another jazz standard named Bewitched.
So you thought she covered the jazz standard again and she won the Grammy.
Yeah.
But technically not.
Wrote her own original song.
So let me quickly give everybody a background information to Laufey, okay? I'm going to say Laufey because, it sounds like Luffy from One Piece.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds more powerful that way. Okay, according to Wikipedia, she won the Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album 2024 Grammy. So Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album. Her songs are very jazzy. She's very melodic. And they call it pop. She won pop vocal?
Pop, traditional pop.
Oh, traditional pop vocal. Okay, so when we add traditional to it, it could be anything jazz or swing or any traditional style. Or folk, maybe.
Right.
I guess so. And most importantly, I have interesting information here. She's an alumni from Berklee College of Music in Boston. So that means she is Ouyang Nana or Ouyang Nini's senior?
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah, Berklee. If you graduate from Berklee, you probably know Laufey. But I have to say, looking at Laufey's picture, I would say she's Native American Indian.
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
At first, I thought she's sort of more Native American Indian, not Icelandic. And also Icelandic names are, Laufey is easier to pronounce, but Icelandic names generally aren't.
Oh, longer or difficult things? I don't know.
No, it's just the combinations are a little different. So I suppose her parents are more modern. They're not that traditional, so they don't give her like a traditional Icelandic name.
Oh, I have no friend from Iceland, so actually,
so
I don't
maybe
know
it's
much
time
about,
to get some.
Yeah, maybe I should go there. People say that it's a beautiful country, right?
Why do people go to Iceland?
Because I don't know. A lot of people go there to take the photo about their wedding photos. Yeah.
Yes, because it's so naturally beautiful. Why? Iceland's got volcano. So
Volcano.
thanks to Iceland's volcano, they have very, very different geographic terrain. So the mountains are not like our mountains. The rocks are not like our rocks. So it's very different.
Okay, so that's the reason why people go there so far to take photos?
No. That's not all. That's not all. I've had a couple of my clients who went to Iceland. And you know why they went to Iceland? For the aurora.
Oh.
For the Nordic lights.
Wow.
So they stay up till late in the afternoon and they want to go when it's dark and they want to see the green, blue, red auroras.
Wow, beautiful things. Wow.
Yeah. And that's so what they can show off to people here in Taiwan. And then I said, okay, what about the food? And they said, nothing to take photos with. Their food sucks. So everybody's Icelandic pictures or their trip to Iceland are the rocks, the volcano, aurora, and that's it. Because there isn't much to see. But I believe for many travelers, there's a little bit of that different tranquility to driving or traveling in Iceland. There's tranquility.
People said you have to drive.
It's like you are in the middle of nowhere and you're driving amongst the rocks and you are all alone. That kind of feeling.
Oh.
So you feel humbled by nature.
But if you drive a car in America, that's the same feeling, right?
Yeah, but then you see Teslas on the side and people who's not holding their steering wheels and then, civilization. You go to Iceland and you drive around and it's sort of rural.
Okay.
It's more rural. It's you and the earth. You and Mother Nature. And then obviously when you go at the right time or I suppose wrong time, then you also get bus loads of Chinese tourists. Okay, so really depends. If you're unlucky, it's you, Mother Nature, and a busload of Chinese tourists.
Awful.
Maybe you're not so alone. You know what I mean?
And you can speak Mandarin.
Yes. All of a sudden, the scene totally changed.
Yeah, a lot of Taiwan people love to go to Iceland, I think.
So Iceland, definitely an exotic place for us. But coming back to Laufey, of her Icelandic roots, nothing about her is very Icelandic.
Yeah, because she's a Gen Z. She's born with the internet.
No. I mean, you know what? Her mom is a classical violinist.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And so she's born with musical talent and a musical family.
Yeah.
That's not very Icelandic. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I mean, we've got a lot of, let's say, EDM, for example. You wouldn't expect EDM to come from Taiwan, really, right? You would expect it to come from Sweden. Because that's where everybody's parents have been DJs before. That kind of idea. But in Iceland, really, other than the fact that they were famous for the British financial crisis and the fishery, and they've got a major fishery, by the way. I mean, and then what else do they have? But now they have Laufey. It's amazing.
Yes.
She's been very international. She was born in Iceland capital, Reykjavik. I think that's how you pronounce it. Please forgive me if I can't pronounce Icelandic. And then her mom's from Guangzhou. And then she lived in Washington, D.C. for a little bit. And then, so she's all over the place. And then she went back to Iceland. And she studied College of Music. And then she went between Washington, D.C., Beijing. She's all over the place. So she's very international, actually.
Yeah. And she's famous on Instagram.
Famous on Instagram?
Yeah.
Really?
She has 3 million fans, I think.
3 million fans?
More than
For her music or is she very photogenic? Or
both.
Wow.
Yeah, she's not only KOL, she's more than that.
Wow.
A superstar.
Okay. Yeah. No wonder you emphasized Gen Z. For the Gen Zers, this is definitely a good role model.
Yeah.
She's definitely multi-talented. Not just talented in jazz, but in everything that she does. That's amazing. But we're gonna have to talk about her Grammy Award song and her Grammy Award album. The album is called Bewitched. So today we're going to cover Bewitched, the song.
Yeah. Oh, the song it's about I think it's about a one night stand or not.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, in London. So
Oh,
it's a Jenny sings.
Yes. Okay. So being married person as I am, I'm not supposed to talk about ONSs with other ladies. You know what I mean? My wife's listening to the podcast. Not supposed to talk about that, but thank you very much.
A romantic experience?
Yeah, we can talk about it from a very scientific perspective, okay? Yes. So my wife's listening. No ONSs here, all right? Nothing happening.
Never.
But this song is definitely not your puppy love song. Let's put it this way. More mature, and the selection of words in the lyrics are slightly more British.
Yeah.
And I have to say, her singing adds a little bit of, personally, I feel, sexiness to the song.
Right.
Not as in bikini sexy, that coming very strong. But she's got that coarse, a little bit of a rough, nasally vocals from her throat that really adds a little bit of that sexiness.
Yeah.
To her singing. So I think it's really befitting. It really fits the lyrics.
Yeah, I think the flavor it's a little bit traditional, right? A classical way to sing the song.
No frills. Definitely nothing fancy. But you can hear her skill.
Yes.
Her vocal skills, control skills. Yeah. Definitely she's up there with, other top talents.
Yeah.
I just think perhaps because this song was written by her. So she interprets it in such a way that I suppose, I'm not sure if anybody can top the way she presented this.
Yeah, it's hard.
So for those of you who are interested, remember, Google Bewitched and listen to the YouTube videos, or you can maybe even buy her album.
Yeah.
If you if you guys are into jazz, go buy her album, go to iTunes and buy an album. But today we're just going to cover the lyrics for you. We're going to break it down and let us appreciate this new rising star. Just looking at the lyrics, she wrote a ton. She's got a lot of words. Yeah. Generally, we have choruses, we have verses that are, I would say, about 3 to 4 paragraphs in total. For her, wow. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs. So her song is a little longer.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit longer. Okay. We're going to cover some words, and I don't think we're going to come back and repeat it because we might just extend this episode too long. Okay. Yeah. But if you guys do like more Laufey or any jazz standard, you guys are welcome to send us a request down below using the comment link. And we will keep that in mind, and we will dig for the songs that you like, and we will share them with you. All right? But today we're just going to quickly go through the lyrics, and we're going to highlight which parts we like best.
Okay.
Again, Suming, I will read one paragraph, and you go the next. So let me start. So this is the lyrics for Bewitched by Laufey. Wrapped me in your arms, leaned in and whispered, keep me in your heart. I'm so bewildered. What's this new desire called? I didn't know that much at all about love before, but now I think I'm learning.
You bewitched me from the first time that you kissed me, waited all night. Then we ran down the street in the late London light. The world froze around us. You kissed me goodnight.
You bewitched me. Every damn second you're with me. I try to think straight, but I'm falling so badly. I'm coming apart. You wrote me a note, cast a spell on my heart, and bewitched me.
You're not even gone. I already miss you. What's going on? I've never been through this all-consuming fires, fuming, cursing at the moon and losing all control and crying 'cause I think I'm falling. Chase, darling.
You bewitched me from the first time that you kissed me. Waited all night, then we ran down the street in the late London light. The world froze around us. You kissed me goodnight.
You bewitched me every damn second. You with me, I try to think straight. But I'm falling so badly, I'm coming apart. You wrote me a note, cast a spell on my heart, and bewitched me. You bewitched me. It's like a poem.
Almost like a poem. Very poetic, not a lot of rhyming. We used to cover a lot of songs that have arms, harms, the heart, dart.
Yes.
You know, that kind of rhyming scheme. There's no real rhyming scheme here, but it's very pictorial, right? Gives you a very nice picture. Running down the street in the late London light. Sounds so young.
Yeah.
That sounds really young. You know, the first thing that came to my mind about this line is, guys, just be sure don't run on the street. Please run on the pavement.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Dad.
Yes. You know, that's my response to this.
Yes.
You can be lovey-dovey all you want. Just be safe, please.
Right. But the London's night. Oh, I never run there. I'll buy a ticket.
No, but you shouldn't. There's traffic. Hello.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. Come on. You know, you think in Taipei streets, right? 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, you can run around feeling all in love. Yes, but there are stupid drivers driving fast on the streets.
That's right.
Yes.
So
you want to be
it.
careful. All right? Let's start with the first paragraph or the first verse here. Wrapped me in your arms, leaned in and whispered, keep me in your heart. You know what? This guy's a player.
Yeah, keep me in your heart.
Yeah, this guy's a player, right?
Right.
If I have daughters, I'm going to teach my daughter to watch out for this guy.
Yeah, not take me. Keep me in your heart.
Wrapped me in your arms. So this guy has his arms around the girl, leaned in and whispered, keep me in your heart. Well, Laufey, I can't steal this now, right? Long time ago for my love letters to my wife, I could have stolen this, but no, too late. Thank you. You offered this too late. So keep me in your heart. This guy, warning signs for me. I mean, as a guy, warning signs. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm so bewildered, as in confused, shocked. What's this new desire called? Wow.
Wow. The first love.
The little girl's heart is burning with desire. This new desire. See, she didn't say new sensation, new feeling. She used the word desire.
Desire.
So what is this desire? I didn't know that much about love before, but now I think I'm learning. This is a typical image of this guy knows his stuff, and this girl sort of just happened to like, oh yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
this guy swept me off my feet. Now I know what love means.
Yeah. Interesting. And they kissed.
Well, if you don't kiss, what do? What's the point?
But you know, Taiwanese, we will fall in love first and then kiss.
Is that enough for you to just listen to keep me in your heart and not kiss?
Yeah. Oh.
Is it enough for you? No, of course not. You want more. That's why the word desire.
Yeah.
But you see, for people who's just stepped into this realm, who's just experienced love, you're sort of scared.
Yeah.
But if you're a veteran, if you have fallen in love and out of love before a lot, you're like, I know this feeling. Let me have it.
Right.
I need it right now.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. Don't keep me waiting. You bring it on.
Right.
Okay. So you can see she's still very new to this. And this guy, again, warning signs. Whoever it is, it could be the reverse. I think we just automatically bias that it's a guy who's a player. It could be the other way around, right?
I think he knows everything. And
could be a girl that knows everything. That's super experienced.
Perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, your high school senior. I think in Taiwan that there's a scene, right? People like, you know, your high school, a high school senior, a girl dating the junior, a boy. Because the senior knows a thing or two.
Yeah.
She's in higher grade.
She have more experience.
And there we go. Yes.
Yeah.
So the chorus is, you bewitched me from the first time that you kissed me, waited all night. Then we ran down the street in the late London light. The world froze around us. You kissed me goodnight. So there's a rhyming scheme here. London light, kiss me goodnight. This is the only rhyming scheme that, that I noticed, but the rest, not really. So you bewitched me from the first time that you kissed me. Interesting now. Because bewitched, the ed tells us is a verb. So you are like a witch, you cast a spell or you used your magic on me. And that magic is keep me in your heart. I don't think so. You're too easy. Hello?
Yeah, keep me in your heart.
Okay. So you bewitch me. This bewitch, I think it's a very lovely word. However, I don't think modern songwriters use the word a lot. So for me, it's new. This is kind of new and kind of familiar for me because I grew up, I know of the TV series Bewitched and I know of the movie Bewitched. I know that. So, okay, for Laufey to use the word bewitched, okay. Making something old new. I like that. So what do you think they're doing now? Waited all night. Then we ran down the street in the late London light. The world froze around us. You kiss me goodnight.
I don't actually understand. What are they waiting for, right?
They waited all night for what?
For what? For a good night? For a goodbye?
Yeah, because you want to wait all night for the kiss.
Yeah, but they kissed before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they kissed. Then she waited the whole night.
For what?
And for another kiss.
Oh.
For
could
another
be?
kiss.
Could be.
Okay.
Interesting. I like that. I like that interpretation. Yes.
That's
the world froze
romantic.
around us. You kissed me goodnight. So for her, it's that desire for that kiss.
Oh, so maybe they talk all the night.
Yes.
And then she got the second
They
kiss.
took their time.
Wow. Okay, it's long.
But still, so far, it doesn't sound like one night stand.
Yeah.
So far, it
fall
doesn't
in
sound like
love.
one night stand. But that's obviously because I have no experience. But I have to say, I'm supposing that this gentleman is very experienced. So for him, it's a one night stand. And for this girl, it's forever.
Oh.
Yeah, for them, they've got different opinions.
Or maybe they just have a date and talk a lot.
I guess. But again, we all know the general rule of thumb is not to kiss.
Yeah.
You only kiss after the third date or something.
Yes.
That's the general rule of thumb. That's how the unwritten rule of dating. Yeah. Holding hands maybe.
Holding hands.
Hugging, cuddling maybe.
Yeah.
Kissing, it has to wait.
Not in the first.
Not on the first date.
Yeah.
But of course, if that guy's like Takeshi handsome, then no problem, right?
Super handsome. And you just met him.
Then it's fine, whatever.
He kiss you? Oh, come on.
Yeah, if he looks like Takeshi, then who cares? Who cares how many dates? All rules go out the window.
Okay. Or maybe the Tinder generation. They have other rules.
No, I'm serious. If that person is that hot, then probably a different story.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Yes.
So moving on, the next verse is, you bewitch me every damn second you're with me. This is now very interesting. Now this sounds like she's complaining.
Every damn second.
Yeah, every damn second. Hello. Shouldn't do that to me. Yeah. I'm just a little girl. So it sounds like she's complaining, but it's sort of that struggle, right? It's contradictory. It's a mixed feeling. You hate it, but you love it. You hate it not because you hate the guy, but you hate the fact that you have to wait. It doesn't stop. It doesn't go away. So every second, you're reminded, I want to kiss the guy. I want to kiss the guy.
But he keep her waiting.
Yeah. And then they go on to say, I try to think straight. See? She can't think straight. When you can't think straight, what happens to you?
I can't find a word.
You can't find a word.
Yeah.
Previously, in other lyrics, we say, I'm melted by love, right? I'm melted by love. So it's a very pictorial thing. But when you cannot think straight, that means you just lose all control.
Oh, right. Yeah, so she said she's falling.
Yes.
Oh.
So I try to think straight, but I can't. but I'm falling so badly, I'm coming apart. I lose control of my body, my mind. I'm broken now, but not in a bad way, as in I don't have control over me. You have control of me now because you bewitched me. You cast some black magic. That could be the alcohol talking. So sometimes you just want to be careful. Not to drink too much alcohol.
So it's the alcohol bewitched her. Wow. Yes, that's the reason.
So
Why?
Guys, don't go to a pub and order absinthe if you can, right? Just don't do it. I haven't tried it, but I hear you see little green fairies. So that's also some kind of bewitchment. You know what I mean?
Yes, there's a... there's a genie on the bottle.
Yeah. That's too 90s now. That's a song from the 90s. Genie in a bottle. My favorite back in the 90s. Yes. So she continues to say, you wrote me a song, cast a spell on my heart, and bewitched me.
Wait, the note. Maybe it's the room number or something because...
No, room number is not a note. It's a card. I've seen it in the movies. They give you the room card. And the room card says 206.
Yeah.
604.
So what's the note for? We have iPhone.
Maybe a love note?
Card.
Maybe a reminder that, hey, something of the evening. If this is a personal experience written from Laufey, then this guy is good.
He's really good.
He's really, really good.
And he can write things on it because people don't even have a pen.
Okay, I don't think that's how you interpret it, but okay. I respect your interpretation, but I don't think that's the case. I think she probably received this note, if it's real. She probably received the note that you can't really tell people about. Maybe it's something like, I can't wait to, something sexy.
Yes, perhaps.
So it's really driving her desire, Or the next time we meet, we're going to do something exciting. So she can't exactly write it in the lyrics and say that's what he wrote because then it's out in the open and it's not sexy anymore. When you put it out in the open like that, it's not secretive. It loses that meaning. Yes. Yeah. Or that note could be a picture.
Perhaps.
Could be a picture.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. Or a symbol of something.
Yeah.
So that's why this guy is really good. I mean, he would whisper in her ear, keep me in your heart, and then leave a little note.
Wow.
Yeah. He's really good.
Yeah, he's a player.
As opposed to interpreting the song as an ONS, I would say, yeah, this guy, daddy wants you to watch out for guys like that.
Yes.
But again, these are the dangerous guys you want to be with.
Be careful.
They are the dangerous people. The nerds don't get the girls. The dangerous guys get the girls. The bad boys.
Yeah, girls love bad boys.
Even Ame sings that song, right?
Yeah, they're more charming. They're interesting.
Yes.
They have a note.
But it's the nerds that's got the money now. The AI engineers that's making big dough.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So maybe they should learn to do something romantic. Like
use AI to write their love letters.
Yeah. Ask ChatGPT to write something. What should I write down?
You know what? ChatGPT, please have a date with my friend on Tinder.
Oh, she said this, and how should I reply?
Create a software to help him answer everything.
Sure, they will have it, and they can talk because ChatGPT can talk now.
Going off on a tangent here, but this is kind of funny. If you're wondering why we are a little hysterical tonight, it's because it's quite late. It's quite late. We've had a long day, and Shiming and I, we are recording remotely now, so we're just having fun. Okay, without the beer, without the alcohol, all right?
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next verse. You're not even gone. I already miss you. I don't know. I think this is cliche to me because I get that a lot. When my wife and I were dating, she was like that. She was like, she would text me and say, I already miss you, but you're just only at the door.
Wow.
And, it's when you're like that. But now it's like, she'll text me and say, just close the door on your way out. That kind of thing. So...
Yeah.
We are sort of lovey-dovey in a very different way.
Still, that's a part of love.
Yes. Yeah. So you're not even gone. I already miss you. I kind of understand that reaction. That's what players supposed to get. You want that reaction. Like she wants more, but you're not giving it to her.
Yeah.
Yes. So next line, what's going on? I've never been through this all-consuming fire fuming.
Consuming fire fuming. Interesting phrase.
Okay. This line is a little bit more mature, I would say. Because young girls not supposed to know what fire is fuming and, all-consuming. So this is kind of what we used to have in our the pop songs in the 80s.
Oh.
So a lot of love songs in the 80s, the fire in your heart, that fire for love, that kind of idea. Modern times, I don't think Taylor Swift would use the word fire anymore for that burning desire. See? Not anymore. It's a cliche because too many songs wrote that. So for Laufey, she says, this all-consuming fire fuming. What's the imagery here? If something is all-consuming, that means it's taking all your energy away.
Yeah.
Fire fuming, you see the fire, and this fire is bringing out the smoke. So this fire is bright. This fire is hot. And it's using up all the energy.
Okay, so she's exhausted because of the waiting?
Because she's not getting her kiss.
Yeah.
She's like, hello, I'm right here. I've got two lips, right? Upper lip and bottom lip, and my lips are ready.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, so she goes on to say, cursing at the moon and losing all control and crying.
Crying?
Cause I think I'm falling. So she's cursing at the moon. She's telling the moon, I hate you, you suck. And losing all control and crying. Sounds like the alcohol talking, to be honest.
Oh, right. You are right.
Yeah, it's a little, I think there's some alcohol here.
Yeah.
It sounds like she's really, really drunk. But at the same time, this could be like your inner self. Externally, you're calm, you're everything, but inside you're like, damn you, moon. Because you don't want this night to go away. And then you're losing all control and you're crying inside like, no, don't go away. Don't tell me to wait. Why? Because she thinks she's falling this guy.
Falling in love, I think.
Yeah, well, falling for the tricks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, this guy's he's got good technique, but let's put it this way. If you're falling, then it's, technique. Again, going back to the chorus, you bewitched me from the first time you kissed me, waited all night, then we ran down the street in the late London light. The world froze around us, you kissed me goodnight.
Beautiful.
Okay, so still a good night.
Yeah.
And then the last verse here, you bewitch me every damn second you're with me. I try to think straight, but I'm falling so badly, I'm coming apart. You wrote me a note, cast a spell on my heart, and bewitched me.
So it's like a game, I think. It's a lovely game, romantic game.
Okay, I'm glad you see it that way. Because this little girl's getting daddy worried.
Yeah.
Don't fall for cheap tricks. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Be sensible. Don't fall for cheap tricks. Just because he wrote you a note doesn't mean he loves you.
No.
Just because he whispers in your ear doesn't mean he loves you. Daddy loves you. Daddy pays your tuition. Daddy takes you to school.
Yeah, so if you just go to London and maybe 2 weeks only, and then you fall in love with a guy like that, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, what a classic case.
It happened all the time.
Yeah, all the time. You tell your daughter not to date guys with tattoos, and she goes and get a guy with tattoo on the face.
That's right.
You tell your daughter don't marry the rich players. Yeah. And then she comes back with 2.
That's every daughter.
Children. children.
They can't stop themselves. They just want to have that romantic moment. Unforgettable.
So your comments, back to you, Shiming. Stupid girl. My comment would be something like high-level player, stupid girl. What would you say?
Actually, I have a little bit like that experience when I travel in Netherlands. Yeah.
Really?
There's a guy.
A Dutchman?
Yeah. He has a Beyonce, I think, because he has a ring on his hand. Yeah. And but we date several times and we have one kiss at the last date.
No way.
Then we say good night and goodbye, and that's forever. Yeah.
No way. You did that? You okay with that?
Yeah. Maybe 3 or 4.
But you know what? Europeans kissing is like, they kiss their mother, they kiss their aunt, they kiss everybody, right?
Yeah.
So I suppose it was kind of harmless.
That's romantic. Yeah. Just, we only have several dates and one kiss.
Okay. Very polite, very cordial, I would say.
So it happened.
Well, not enough for a good story there, okay? But
not enough. Yeah, all my friends said it's not enough.
It's not enough. Yeah, that's not enough a story. Yeah.
Yeah. They are disappointed. Yeah,
Coming back to a little bit more professional questions about this song, Bewitched. Would you say it's an easy song to sing? And from a singer's perspective, how would you interpret the song?
I think it's not that easy. If you just want to sing it every note, it's okay. It's a pop song. I think I can call it just like a pop
You think
song.
it's more pop, not jazzy? Because her vocal sounds very jazzy, though.
Because she's singing that way, but actually this is a pop song. So I think everybody can learn to sing, but then you will figure out when you sing in your own way, then the song is not that charming at all.
Oh.
So it's because Laufey, her way to sing that. Just like Joanna?
Yes.
Yeah, just like
Wang
Joanna.
Ruoling, right? That's her name?
Yeah, she can decorate songs in her own way.
I suppose so. They tend to, jazz singers, they tend to be able to have their own style. They can take any song, they can take Zhang Xuewei and turn it into jazz.
Yeah.
They tend to be able to do that.
That's it.
I think there's another jazz singer from Singapore, right? Olivia Ong.
Oh, yes.
She's also super popular. I have a few, an album of hers.
Yeah.
And then I think in Taiwan recently, somebody with a very special voice would be Joanne Baba.
Yeah, Joanne Baba. But she's more jazzy, I think. Her song is difficult.
I can't say if I like her songs because some of her songs are just very different to what I listen to.
Yeah.
But I must say her vocal ability.
Yeah.
She feels like she's this type of singer where you give her, she can cover any song and then turn it into her song.
Yeah, that's right.
And that I thought is a very important and powerful talent.
Yeah.
Because when we go to KTV, we tend to just want to mimic the original singer, but we can never make it our own.
Yeah, hard to. So maybe that's why she won the Grammy Award in 25 years old. Yeah, maybe that's the reason, one of it.
From another perspective, if she's winning Grammys at this age, then what else can she do when she gets older?
One more.
How many more Grammys do you want? Do you want 10, a dozen?
Yeah.
You want 20?
20. But after 10 Grammy, then you feel nothing, perhaps.
No, after 3, you feel nothing.
Yeah, too much.
Right? After 3, you feel nothing.
Yeah.
Now, most people don't even win one their whole lives, and you've got 3.
Right.
Big congratulations to her. I'm very happy for her. But it's just, at such a young age, when you achieve that kind of level of expertise.
Yeah, too young.
Where else can you go? You have to be an alien, right? You have to be striving for the moon next to make people feel you're different.
Just like the pianist from Indonesia, the Joy Alexander. Remember the 10 years old genius of jazz piano?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 20 now. Who's talking about it? I think,
it gets tough. I think it's too much pressure for these young rising stars, I think. So to wrap up today, you guys, please go and check out Laufey and her album Bewitched. We hope you liked our interpretation and our quick chat about the lyrics and what we think about the song. You guys can also leave us a comment down below and tell us what you think of Laufey's new album, if you like her other songs other than Bewitched, or what the song means to you. Have you had similar experiences? ONS perhaps? Or are you a player? Let us know.
And we will share it.
Yeah, we will share it. I will share it.
We will.
With the 15 minutes spam. Okay. I want to see who dares to call himself a player.
Oh, please share the story with
Please.
us. Please.
Yes. Remember, this is a family-friendly podcast, okay?
Maybe they're in kindergarten and they have romantic stories. They want to share.
Oh, yeah, kids. Kids, I've seen a lot of TikTok videos. They come back, daddy, I think Jeremy likes me. And then daddy's like, oh my God, I'm going to kill this guy. Is Jeremy the kid with black hair?
Right.
Yeah. And of course, you guys know, if you subscribe to our VIP membership, you will get the transcript of today's conversation, our discussion around Laufey, and also Laufey's lyrics, as well as all the useful phrases and idioms and difficult words, fancy words that we used in our conversations to help you improve your English on the go. So guys, go check out our VIP membership program. And of course, last but not least, go subscribe to Sisi. Please tell us your podcast. Where can we find your podcast?
Just search my website, not only pharmacy.cc, then you have everything.
You will access everything.
Everywhere.
And just a quick plug, assuming you have a new program, right?
Yes.
You have a new show?
Yes, a new show.
And that's also available on your website?
Yeah, not yet. I will update.
Please update it so the people who goes and subscribe will get the whole shebang. Yeah. All right. So guys, thank you for tuning in today. We hope you enjoyed your time with us going over the song Bewitched by Laufey. Until the next episode, guys, cheers and bye-bye.